Right, Trafford, we've got interview cam on here now. First time we've tried it. So let's talk about all the first things that you've done that you can remember at least anyway.
All right, cool.
But we'll start off with the first time you got here to Turf Moor to play a game, Manchester City. You've not played here before then, had you?
No, I've been here once with City in the Carabao Cup. I was in the squad, but that was it.
Not even on the bench?
No, weren't
just
on the bench.
Here to watch?
Yeah.
Here to watch. So when the first time you got here as a player, how did you feel when you arrived?
It was really exciting seeing all the fans as we got off the bus and then especially driving in, we saw a lot of the fans and how much it meant for Burnley to be back in the Premier League. And walking in, it was...
Oh, come on, man.
We were all really excited. And then as soon as we got into the changes, it was just sort of into the routine of sort of just getting ready to play.
Because it was your first Premier League game as well, extra butterflies than previous games, or were you quite daddy cool about it?
I don't really get too nervous. I don't really get nervous at all. So I was just sort of quite excited to get on the pitch, and then once got into the warm-up, it was just sort of into autopilot, and that was about it.
First time we've seen him. That's another first for us there as well. We'll come past you. So you get in here, nothing at all, proper cool. First Premier League game, first game for Burnley, first competitive game for Burnley.
Quite cool. And then when I was walking down here, I saw the kit men at City that I was good mates with. I was quite close with them.
Which ones? Name them.
It was Clivy and was it Ali? I think it was Clivy and Ali. Yeah, it was.
Of all the two to mention,
it was Clivy and Ali. Yeah, so I was chatting to them, and then
from Bolton. Didn't remember that because they were at Bolton.
Ali's dad's was the club's second. I still see him about all the time when I was there. So I know them quite well. So saw them, chatted to them, and it was quite nice. And then just into the changes, and then out, get ready, warm up, play the game.
Do you reckon it helped because you'd had that big tournament in the summer as well, sort of in terms of calming you down, or are you just generally that sort of guy?
Nah, just generally chilled. It doesn't really make too much difference.
You're 21 in a couple of weeks' time, aren't you?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
That's dead old, isn't it?
It does actually feel quite old, 21, because I'm sort of the first one out of my friend group. So it's my boys from home to be 21, so I'm the oldest, so it's a bit old now.
They can all have parties and stuff. You'll just have to have a couple of slices of toast. What would be the soft drink and food of your choice for your birthday?
Soft drink.
Because you're a professional athlete now, so you can't have what your mates are having.
Soft drink and food. I'd love an Indian.
Right, okay.
I'd have it.
What are you ordering?
Chicken korma.
Ooh.
Peshawari naan, rice.
Yeah.
And then
some would say a bit boring, but safe.
And then a Diet Coke.
Diet Coke? Right, okay, that's also a bit boring. What about no Vimto or anything like Vimto on your head? You're a Northwest boy. You're supposed to like Vimto.
No, I do like Vimto. I'm not ordering it from an Indian.
No, that's fine. Wait, why not? Vimto goes with anything. Right, as they say, we've just finished an interview. And how are you now you're in the Premier League, you've got these extra interviews to do. How do you find them?
Oh, I don't really mind. It's just having a conversation. So I like talking and it's just quite easy. It's just talking.
Well, they're just packing down here. Where's your seat?
The first one, yes.
Of course it's the first one.
Yes, it's me and Con.
Right.
Yeah.
And what's it like sitting next to him?
Con, he's funny. He's quite funny, but...
Is he though? I mean, he tells us he's funny.
No, he is, but then on a match day, he's sort of quite focused, so you don't really see the funny side of him on a match day. So, but yeah, he's good to sit next to him. We get along well, so it's good. Right,
come on then. The first walk. Let's go back. Sorry to interrupt you there, gents. That's the guy who does all the reveal videos. That's what he's famous for. Yeah. Right. While we're going from this way down what is a really long corridor, tell me the first. What's your first memory? Like my first memory, I was about 3 years old. I fell in a duck pond in Tenerife.
Yeah.
What's your earliest memory?
Earliest memory ever?
Yeah.
Right, the earliest ever. But when my granny was around, she was adamant that it wasn't true. My mum, my dad and my sister were out. They went somewhere. I think it was like a wedding or something, but I was too young. And she put me on a radiator and it was the hottest thing. And it was so hot. That's the earliest thing I can remember. But she denied it. Oh. But she sat me on it, and I remember it was the hottest thing.
And I bet you never said anything to her either, did you? Or did you?
Not when I was that young. No. I probably just cried. I probably just got in a mood. But no, that's my earliest memory ever.
What about earliest football top that you ever can remember wearing and thinking this is ace?
Earliest football top. would have been, I think it was surprisingly, like, I don't know, because my family were never really big into football, so.
Could have been a team that you played for.
Cockermouth, no. It could have been an England top, my pipe. It could have been an England top, I think, but like real years ago, like in England, or it would have been a Chelsea top, because I think Chelsea won the league that year that I got into football when I was like probably like 5 or 6, something like that, 4, 5 or 6. And I remember getting one because I won the league, and like at that age, because I had no local team, I got a Chelsea top with James on the back.
Nice. And I presume that you just saw a magpie then. Is that what you saluted at?
Yeah.
So are you superstitious then as well?
No, but my mum used to do it when I was younger, so I was just growing up. If my mum did it, then I'd do it just in case I got any bad luck.
Well, of course, you don't want to risk it.
No, but like apart from that, I'm not like, apart from the 3 drains, walking under a ladder, I'm not superstitious.
Oh, what do you do if you walk over 3 drains, or do you just not go over
walk around it? The pavement's big enough, just walk around it.
I know, but it's like sometimes you could be going across them, and then it's too late.
Oh no, if you're over, no.
Rabbit. I think you've got to say.
I'm not sloppy enough to walk over 3.
Right, that's good to know.
If I walk over 1, I'll backtrack.
I'm just looking. Do you work in like what they call like an accident centre at the hospital? You know, when you go in, are you a nurse or do you work in a fish shop or something? What are those bad boys?
Crocs. I don't know why I've got them on. I don't know, because like I normally wear the same shoes to a game, but because it's not a game, I thought, well, I don't need to put them shoes on. And then I just chucked on the first other shoes I saw.
Nice, I bet they're really comfy, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I don't know how they're dirty. I think I must have been off-roading in them.
We digress now anyway.
Aye.
So, first ever match that you played, that you can remember? Ever
Will have been for school. Dean School, it'll have been for.
What position did you play?
I definitely wasn't in net, so I'll have been midfield, probably. I don't know, when you're that young, you don't have positions, you just.
So first time you ever went in nets then, can you remember?
Yes, so I'd always go in nets at like family like barbecues or like stuff like that, because like I was the youngest, so I just got chucked
barbecues, did you say?
Yeah, barbecues.
What, you just playing football or like a barbecue or like hundreds of people? I thought you were having like a full-on match at a barbecue.
No, that's the first time I ever went in net, like barbecue, then my cousin always.
Was that because you were the smallest? Or youngest.
And I just go in net. I quite enjoyed it. And then I remember when I was 8 on trial at Carlisle, my dad would always put my goalie gloves in. I was in trial as a midfielder, and then they said, does anyone want to go in goal? And I said, yeah, I'll go in net. And that was the first time in training, and then just the next pre-season game, I probably just went in net.
Because it's normally the rubbish outfield players that go in goal, isn't
it's that as well, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have got a contract if I didn't go in net.
So can you remember, not your first match that you played, but the first time that you maybe conceded a goal? Can you remember that?
Not in a game, because I was used to conceding goals in games when I was 9, when I got to be 9. But I remember when I used to play in the garden with my mum, she would score past us and it'd be like the end of the world. Like I'd cry, like it would genuinely be like the end of the world.
Your mum decent at football?
No, but she's better than my dad.
Right.
She's actually all right. Like for a family that were never into, like my dad was never into sport. My mum jumped horses, but like that's not really like a applicable skill for football. But my mum was actually all right, got a bit of coordination. My dad's horrendous.
Right. Do you ever go on the horses?
No, we don't have horses anymore. That's when she was young.
Did you when you were young? Did you ever know?
We had a Shetland, and yeah, I sometimes went on it, but it was too like.
You can't jump Shetland ponies, though, can you?
Go on it and like.
I mean, not jump over them, just in case people don't know what we're talking about.
No,
your mum went on horses that jumped over fences rather than jumping over a horse.
Yeah. My mum would never jump over a horse.
No, that'd be silly.
Fences when she was a bit younger.
But you can't jump over fences on a Shetland pony.
No, I wouldn't.
But you've ridden on a Shetland pony.
Yeah. My sister had a Shetland when she was younger, and I used to ride that, but there was never any like passion.
You know I'm going to ask you about tractors now, don't you?
Yeah.
Favourite tractor? Or your first tractor that you remember?
Favourite tractor, Valmet 8000.
Oof, that sounds like a Bobby Dazzler.
Or Class 216 RS.
And who makes that?
Class.
Oh, I've never heard of a Class tractor. I'm going like John Deere and Massey Ferguson's and stuff like that. Are they too like commercial?
Clarkson Farm, like upper class.
Oh, are they?
We're the grafters.
Right, okay then.
Yeah,
right.
we're grafters back home.
Did you ever go back on your tractor again?
Yeah, to be fair, not really. Now I've got a bit older and gone on. To be fair, when the silage and all the summer was different this summer, because I was never at home because we had the Euros. But no, I like it. So like when the weather's nice in summer, like going out seeing the bales, like always trying to push the bales over and stand on them with my dad.
Bales.
No, not Gareth. No, he's not on the farm, Gareth. No. But when the weather's like this, I don't really go. I don't really go on farm. It's too cloudy.
We're going on a tangent here, and this tends to be how our conversations go, and they just wander off on one. So coming back to football then, so first clean sheet when you thought, or first real performance when you thought, I've got this.
First clean sheet, they don't really mean too much when you're growing up through like.
No, the first one though that really maybe
probably
did
when
mean
I was
something.
Aki against Doncaster, we won 1-0. And I remember it, so we lost the first game at Wickham away. Second game, I played quite well. We played Cambridge at home, but I made a mistake for the goal, but we still won. And I was a bit down. Then on the Tuesday, we played Doncaster, and I kept a clean sheet, and I was really, really happy. And then kept a clean sheet on the Saturday away at Crewe. And them two are sort of the ones that I was like really happy, because I was only 18 on loan. And yeah, I was really happy with them too.
So in terms of, I was going to say best mate, first mates then, Aaron. Come on.
Ramsey.
Come on, the camera's here.
Check him.
You are.
Check him, lads.
Do that dance again. Is that a Fortnite dance?
No, Tebs can do it. Go on, Tebs, you do it.
Well,
Look at Tebs.
Nice cap.
Thanks. It's for obviously the camera there.
Yeah,
We're talking about firsts. So we've just been talking about first clean sheets and Are you? Is it fair to say that you're first Bezzy mates with each other here?
Yeah, Bezzy mates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a special secret handshake?
It's just quite standard.
No, what's this one we've got? That, isn't it? No, that one, yeah.
Oh yeah. High five.
Yeah,
I mean, that's simple but effective.
Yeah, effective.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Yeah.
Personal
We were talking
choice.
about what he's going to do on his 21st birthday. He's going to have a curry and a Diet Coke.
Well, we've made it. What have we made?
No,
today?
we've made plans.
We're going,
Me
I'm
and
going
him.
to him. No, I'm going
We've
to the
made
farm.
plans. Yeah, he's coming to. No, that's for your birthday, bro.
Oh, for my birthday. For my birthday, what we do? Go on, you tell him.
For your birthday, you're coming to the farm. For my birthday, we've remember the other night on the bus. We've got it planned.
We've got it planned. Yeah.
No, but we're not enclosing details.
Oh, okay.
Nah, we're just.
Disclosing them
Yeah,
either.
disclose. Yeah.
I mean, enclosing would be telling us.
Oh,
I reckon you should.
No, we're disclosing details.
Nah, if we're going into detail, it'll be on international duty. I might be on international duty. So if it's there, we'll have a
God's
cup
plan.
of tea together.
Yeah,
won't we?
cup of tea.
Starbucks, hopefully.
Starbucks.
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino.
Does Starbucks do good cups of tea?
Not
for
tea,
me.
brother. They
You
don't
can't
do
have tea,
nice
you can't have tea at Starbucks, can you?
Coffee. Sorry, guys.
Caramel
I'm a bit tired.
latte, extra caramel drizzle, sugar
Are
free.
you allowed that? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
sugar free, bro.
Saved it, yeah.
Sugar free,
Bro.
and I'll sit down and just sip it and just reminisce on 21 years of my life.
Nice. Mine's just boring. Caramel latte, extra caramel.
I thought you just said that. Do you not just
what
say
did you
caramel
say?
latte?
That's a caramel
Oh,
latte.
no, I see. We're just joking the hip.
You say you don't even know
Joint
it.
the hip.
hip. See.
Right, well, thanks for the chat. I know you've got other things to do, but hat cam seems to be working.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Tebs, get Tebs in.
Yeah,
Let's get. Go on then.
look at him with his flag. Yeah,
All lads.
off you go. See you
Nice
soon.
one,
All the
nice
best.
one.
Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra. Oh, good noise.
Don't you dare do that.